Let's take a look at some effects of oxidation reactions in our everyday lives. Oxidation leads to corrosion of metals, and causes rancidity in foodstuff. We will look at each of these in detail. Corrosion is the phenomenon where metals lose their shine and luster, and get slowly eaten up, or peel off, thus weakening the metal structure. This is due to reaction with atmospheric gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and water vapor, etc., to form oxides, carbonates and sulfides. Copper reacts with carbon dioxide, oxygen, and moisture present in the air, to form green coating of basic copper carbonate. Similarly, silver reacts with hydrogen sulfide present in the air, to form black coating of silver sulfide. As a result of this, silver loses its luster. One type of corrosion is rusting of iron. Here, iron reacts with oxygen and moisture in the air, to form rust. Rusting causes serious problems, owing to spoilage of metal parts of machinery, bridges, vehicles, etc. The rusted part of the iron peels off, exposing the fresh inner surface, which again gets rusted. Eventually the entire object gets eaten up, and spoilt. Every year, a large amount of money needs to be spent on repair or replacement of parts spoilt by a rusting. Painting, greasing, oiling, and galvanizing can prevent rusting. This is because the protective coat prevents the iron to come in contact with air and moisture, and hence stops the rusting process. One advantage of corrosion is seen in aluminium. When aluminium reacts with air, a protective coat of aluminium oxide is formed. This is a hard, impervious layer, and it prevents the aluminium within from further exposure, and thus prevents the part from being corroded away. Rancidity is another effect of oxidation. Rancidity is the oxidation of foodstuff that contain fats and oils. This causes a bad smell and bad taste to the food. Rancidity can be prevented by a few ways, which basically reduces or delays the oxidation of food. Adding antioxidants to the foodstuff. Antioxidants are substances used in food industry, which are added to the packaged food, to slow down the rancidity process. Vacuum packing is another way to prevent rancidity. Here, air is completely pulled out of the food container, or package, prior to sealing. Thus, no oxygen is available to cause rancidity in food. In nitrogen packing, food packets, like chips, are filled with nitrogen, replacing the air. In this case also, no oxygen is available to cause rancidity. Refrigeration, keeping foodstuff in lower temperature in the fridge, slows the process of oxidation, and hence rancidity. To summarize, in this topic we have learnt about everyday effects of oxidation reactions. We learnt about corrosion, and we learnt that rusting is a type of corrosion, and we learnt about how to prevent rusting. Similarly, we learnt about rancidity in food, and how rancidity can be prevented or delayed.